Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So no camera today, no webcam. My phone, the camera I used for that just died. It went out of charge and it won't come on, so we'll still continue. All right. We thank God for this new session today, and may He guide us and protect us, and lead us in each and every step that we take, and we have a good trading session. Amen. All right, let's see what we got today. Yesterday was a pretty good session, but let's go do some markups real quick. Start with the weekly. I don't think we need that. Just took out the weekly last week low. Weekly looks bullish. We have this imbalance here that we are currently in right now. I don't know. Let's work on this here. So today might be a bullish day from what I'm seeing. Previous day low. Stay high right there. Let's get that half point real quick. All right, let's look at the 4-hour right here. Supply right there, or the block, whatever you want to call it. This is that fair value gap from yesterday. Is it? Yeah. It's now inverted. I wonder if it's going to do anything. I'm just gonna have it there on the side, just for fun. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick just to see if, There's also 1 hour inverted fair value gap from, do remember it from yesterday as well. Yeah, just curious. Oh wow, look at this, man. Last up candle. I think this one. This is a 1 hour breaker. Gray. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the 30 minutes. Same thing. 15 minutes, more refined here. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're done here. Let's go look for setup. Oh, maybe it looks like it's gone already. So nothing on the 1 minute. Okay. So it needs to see a retracement. It doesn't have to touch the purple EMA and then a break of a trend line. I'm in. Okay, let's go see what gold looks like. This one could offer us a setup. Let's go do the whatever. Pretty much the same thing here. I'm just gonna leave. I'll just do this. The other way around. So we'll just know the. Anyway, it doesn't take long. 1, 2. Previous day high, previous day half, whatever. Half points of that previous day. So that would be the previous day high right there. Previous day low. And the previous day EQ. Okay. Fair value gap right there that's acting as support, as a resistance. So do they want to keep going down? This right here could be a good target if they want to keep going up. Okie doke. So for buy, I'd have to see a closure above that good stuff right there. Let me see when the 15 is refined. Yep, that right there. So buy a closure above this, whatever, a 15-minute closure above this 15-minute breaker, or could be also a refined one right there, but let's go with this one. That looks legit to me. Wait, what is this guy doing? Okay, currently retracing, and I like that one too. That's already used though. That right there, that minute. Low, high, high, low, high, high. That spot being used as support right there. And then this fair value gap here looking good. Used a little bit as support. Look at that. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll see who gives us a setup first. I don't like this that we got to those 4-hour inverted fair value gaps and the 1 hour as well, because now we could see something like this. Oh, we do have news at 7, so I think it's good I wait for that. We could see something like this, and then maybe a movement in New York PM. Thank you for leaving a like. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit strict here today. Just only buy above. Buy is above. I think I'll stick to that. That's a good target. Previous day high. That's a lot of points. So we are at 900. So 250, 300. If I do take a $300 trade, we're going down to 600. The weekly profit will be 600, which is not bad. I think gold will have a better trade. This is not deep enough, bro. I need you to come lower than this. Otherwise, that is too shallow for my liking. $641. Nice trend line break right there. EMA is lined up at the close of that candle. Previous day EQ right there. That would have been a quick nice target for scalping. But you know, these things easy seen on hindsight. Okay. Okay, what's the game plan? Even no buys. Anyway, we do have news at 7, so probably maybe it's good to wait for that. Number of job openings, including the farming industry. So you send so many people home. So I think when this news is positive, we see gold and Nasdaq going up, and the opposite for the opposite. So probably I'll wait for that. So let's see what effect that had on price. The core PCE price index 530, or thought that was 530. So pretty much nothing happened at 530. That's not so significant. Well, still big. 26 points only. And then at 545 we see this huge candle. 68 points, not that bad. Yeah, we do have a problem here. We don't like that. So let's get rid of that 1 hour. Let's just watch the 4-hour inverted one. That right there. So we went through, should have acted as support, but price just came through. And now it's acting as resistance. If I was scalping, I would be looking for shorts here. But I think it will be safe if the EMAs line up. So if we were to reverse this breaker, take a short, we have 80 points, 87 points to the previous day low, which is already taken. What's gonna happen here, bro? What is going to happen here? Ooh. So that's the current previous day high right there. We have a volume imbalance up there. Are we likely to get to those heights? Oh. Okay, we'll just wait and see. Okay, I'll be risking just the normal risk, 200. If we lose, we go down to 750, 700. And I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Cold in here. Okay, let me see if I can get this camera rolling one. Come on. Okay. Bruh, so this is setting up really nicely, but okay, I just said I'll wait for news, but that is setting up so nice, and that is gonna be a huge stop loss, 100 points. I don't know if I want to take that trade. Let's look at this. This guy is reversing. Okay, news. So do have a fair value gap here. The 15-minute. Let's see what it wants to do. Did it touch it? No. Oh my goodness. I don't like the fact that we are here. So this might be a mistrade, or but then again 100 points for stop loss. Then expect like $200, 200 points. Previous day high. Let's just wait, see if we can get a better deal here. So whenever we have like two trend lines, something looking like this, I still, you know, require the first one there, the farthest one to be broken. With the setups I've seen so far, I prefer that because we could still see something like this. I'll come and take you out. If it closes above that, I feel like that is more sure bet. This guy. Okay, we touched that 15. Now entry from somewhere here to that half, that can be my trade feed day, and we are dropping like it's hot. So pretty much this low to the high, maybe we are coming down to that OTE level, which is right about there. So closure above that trend line, I'm taking that trade, and that's gonna be the trade for the day. Let me set it up. Just assume that is what is going to happen. And 1:2, at least to that half point, should be fine. Let me see what this guy is doing. So what does this mean? Do I need to refresh or what? So we got some positive news. More jobs were added. So good for currency. So we should see some up prices, I think. That's how it works. Yeah, closure above that trend line I'm in. Let me see. 105, 211. Yeah, I'd like to get a trade here. I feel like we should be able to come and touch this 4-hour again. I wonder if we are playing on that 1-hour thing right there. So we also have this 1-hour here, the 1-hour inverted. I'm still gonna check that trade, bro. Change that to market and be ready to rumble. Oh, wait a minute. Those EMAs have to cross. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll just keep waiting. Gold. What you doing? Okay, I'm gonna put gold on another screen here so I can just watch them both. I don't know why I'm... Will that 15-minute gap hold? It's also a 30-minute. Well, the 30-minute is... No, it's not. We'll see. So even though we break that trend line, my EMAs are not lined up, but once they line up, we're gonna go in. I'm suspecting we might come and touch this 4-hour inverted fair value gap again. And I think I'll just break even. If it takes me out, it takes me out. But I'm hoping to see like a fly, like pew. Going in with 2 micros. Okay, we know the 15 minutes is right there, so that's okay. Gold, everything just flipped. It's now bearish. I mean, the 1 hour, whatever. I don't know if I want to say that. Okay. Right, abort mission here. Yeah, that 4 hour, bro. Yeah. So before I wouldn't take a trade now that the blue is below the purple, but now I can, as long as they lines up again for a long. I will take that trade. I think we do have a better deal now for a long, from here to there, even to at least half of that region. Now, what's the game plan here if we keep going short? Gold is golden here. Looks legitimate for shorts, but I don't know, bro. This is up. We do have some support, price short up, so I'm thinking this right here, if we close below, then that could be something right there for shorts. It's just to leave it like that. That's why I have that sales below this level. I think we do have a good distance to that. This sell side right here, and then probably break even once we get there. SSL looks like a good plan, and then towards that previous day low, probably don't want to keep. We must have flipped this day. Okay, I don't like any of this price action. We don't like any of this. So we are, we're seeing something here. Who am I talking to in the first place? Anyway, we're seeing an effect on these higher time frame levels and zones, when it comes to the formation of our setup. When the emails line up and I see that retracement, and then everything lines up again for an entry. If the targets are too near, then we kind of seen some consolidation vibes. Okay, gold is golden. Back to that 15 right there. Sells below here. I think this is low resistance over here. Maybe that 5-minute gap, but I'll still take that trade if we do get there. So no more news, even yellow folder news. Oh, oh boy. If I don't get a trade this morning, I'm done for the week. I'm done for the week. It's gonna be a decent week. We'll close the week with a profit of 834. Yep. That's a start. My bias is bullish, but price is doing something else. It's too far. Back to the 1 hour breaker right there, low, high, low, high, high. Price being sent down from that 4 hour inverted favorable gap. And I'm thinking we might see some lower prices. Why not? All right, let me see something real quick here. Wow. Straightforward, bro. Entry, boom, boom. Nice. The wheels on the passcode, then round. Now my EMA is not looking good, but we do have a nice trend line right there. That could just break and anyway. If we lose this trade, we close the week with a profit of 600. That's the highest. Oh, on this. No. Last week we did close with 6. No, this 1, 2. The third week we did close with 600. So it might be another week we close with 600 too. If we get smoked, but if we win, it's gonna be our highest week. We saw a high of $1,080. So probably make it back there and a little bit more. So we had like a nice channel right there. We just broke out of it. We don't do channels too much, but it's good to see when they form. So we are back at that first breaker right there. Low, high, low, low, high, low, high, high, whatever. It looks much cleaner on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour. That series of 2 up candles, short down, and then look at that. Same thing, it's also 4-hour breaker right there. Looking good. But it went straight to an order block right there. Supply, whatever. Tricky. Middle, how do I know though? Stuck in between. Damn, consistency, bro. Let's keep going. So this trend line makes no sense. Not my thing anymore. Because now the EMAs have to line up again. A retest and then, yeah, the blue just crossed the black 100. Yeah, that 15 is currently inverted. So let me just catch up with reality here. I wanted to see up prices so bad. So now what we do have is something here that we can take advantage of, because this thing is just dropping. So in case we close below that point with a 15-minute candle, then I'm taking this trade. So in the meantime, we keep waiting, bro. I don't know how this is the I don't know how good that is, but we do have some it's gonna be no problem, but there'll always be something on the way though. Got that nice trend line, but nothing is lined up. EMAs are not lined up. Make sure this trend line's only show up on this side. Good. That's a good trend line, bro. Coming off that 15-minute fair value gap inverted, and I would bet on it trading to that low right there. So that can be a quick little scalp. If I was scalping, that would be an idea. Probably look like something like that. Take that sell side, maybe a few points below. That is not me. That is what I would do if I was free riding, free. I'm curious to see that's what's going to happen. Nothing is looking clear at all. So we are in between this low and that high right there. Oh, ay. So we are in that. We are in that zone, bro. If we could trade lower, take that low, and then realign, I think I'd be more. Take that low and then. So this is just the previous 1 hour. We are in between the previous 1 hour. Maybe we look at it like that, that we've come to the discount point of it. If I would look at it that way. What's the game plan here? So we just broke off of that channel. I'd like to see a candle closure though. So just put this back here. I can see that's where we are. Okay. Oh, I'm not get the cameras. So this is still okay. Looking at the 1 hour, as I said, we're in between the previous 1 hour. So we've traded below the half. So that was like a discount prices for longs. Back to that previous day AQ, where I've taken some really good setups from. Do have some buy side up there, so waiting for the EMS to line up and then see a retracement, a break over trend line, and we take that trade. The other thing is it could just be, you know, playing games in here. Okay, EMAs have lined up. Managed to see a retracement, and then we can play this game. Where is that thing? There you go. What's up, camera? I think I might get the camera now. Right? There we go. Okay. This needs to get charged though.
That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work. Want to be a part of it? Listen up.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, and I'm the CEO of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next webinar where you can drill deeper into our bond offering. We currently offer 2 investment opportunities, a private placement bond offering for accredited investors with target annual interest rates between 9 and 13%. Also, we offer a registered bond offering open to both accredited and non-accredited investors with rates ranging from 9 to 12%. Our daily production rates have risen as high as 39,000 barrels of oil per day. We've sold more than 10 million barrels, and we're just getting started. Sign up for the webinar and start.
Okay, no webcam today. I don't know what happened to this phone, bro. It's like I've served enough. It's an iPhone 12 Max Pro. I think it's saying go get another one, and I'm like, nope. It is Team Android now. Team Android now. Yo, bro, this price action is not acting. Bro. Gold is golden. Now, in the next 3 minutes, gold looks like might have a setup. It will close below that range right there, that zone or whatever, and then I'm looking for this low here. I think that might be something to watch out for. That might be a thing right there. We'll find out in the next 3 minutes. So let me keep watching it from this other window here, so we can keep looking at this guy as well. What is the game plan for this guy? That's a 1 hour fair value gap. 30-minute, there's nothing, but there is a 15-minute one, so let's give more importance to that. Can be doing the same thing, y'all, so let's just what a shot. Yo, was I not seeing this? Doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so EMAs have lined up, and then again we've taken sell side. So, you know, yeah, I don't like this price action. So even if we retrace and there's a break of a trend line, we've taken that sell side. I like it when the setups form way ahead of, you know. So I'm gonna get rid of that one now. Why? Bring it back. We've traded through down and up. Okay, I'll just have them there. Okay, get out. What's the game plan here? Okay. Right here we do have that low, that down candle. Yes, so gray 15. So if we close below that one, I'll look for trade to the downside, maybe back to that previous day low if that's what's happening. So some 50 points. And then looking at the daily, Friday price action is looking bad. Okay, in the next 14 seconds, we'll see if gold will do its thing here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, zone confirmed. So that's a thing right there. We like that. So sells below. Alright, so trend line retracement back here, break of that trend line, we are in the trade. But if it wants to go without us, bon voyage. All the best. So that break was good, but nothing was lined up though. Ooh, back to the fair value gap, back to a breaker right there, down, up. Buy side taken, break of structure, shoot to the downside. When I have like my own account and I don't have to worry about drawdowns and all that nonsense, I'm gonna stick on the 1 minute time frame and just trade each and every breaker I see that's paired with a fair value gap, and just take them and take them and take them and take them. I mean, I'm not assuming they're gonna be forming all the time, but like this one here would be a loss, down, up, lower low. We do have a fair value gap. Market came in, but came and took your stop loss. That's just fine. Look at this, down, up, we break down, paired with a fair value gap. Take that, stop loss above the high or whatever. The sell side that was taken, and then see what you're gonna get. That would be a very nice thing right here. So that would be a missed trade, down, up, break right there, pair with a fair value gap. It didn't get to that fast fair value gap, even though it didn't get to the breaker. Boom, to the downside. Here's another one, low, high, lower low. So that down series of down candles paired with the fair value gap. Yo. Let's see what else we have here. Down, up, nope. Anyway, great times ahead of us. I just dropped a gem there by myself in the charts. Yeah. $7:48. I have 1 hour 12 minutes. If I don't get a trade in this session, I'm done for the week. I will be content with our progress, right? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I don't have a confirmation for shorts on NQ. We'll find out in the next 10 minutes. So we have traded below the previous 1 hour. So that's an open high to the downside. We do have a 1 hour fair value gap right here. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen when we get there. Honestly, when I was developing this EMA, like when I was coming up with EMAs to play around with, I was trying to get away from all these markings. That was the real intention. I want to get done with all these breakers and fair value gaps. But they're really coming in handy and finding zones to trade off of, because just trading EMAs alone can be a little bit blind, which can be an advantage too. But also kind of seeing the targets and kind of seeing price react around those zones. Yeah, you can't really run away from that, can you? Today I'm just marking like crazy. Look at this here. Boom. Boom. I want to see what's gonna happen when we get there. Wheels for fun. me change the color. Oof. Okay, this is a 15-minute fair value gap previously used, dropped, conformed with those three candles. We dropped into it and then we shot up. So we are back at that zone again. So this one is currently being inverted. This one is, we'll find out. What a price action, bro. But I think I'd say that like to see this get taken out and then we line up. Oh, we are dropping, bro. Oh, gold is gone. It is gone. It is gone. Yep. And ain't nothing we can do about that. So that retracement was not deep enough for me to enter. So bye. That's a really good entry, bro. But no, EMA is not lined up. Oh boy. If only me did. Gold is golden, bro. Oh, so that was the move right there. EMAs were impaired, bro. Here's another move. EMAs impaired. So that is one thing I'm also noticing, that sometimes The EMAs are just not lined up. I mean, it's not like they're not lined up, but you know, it's a cycle of things. So yeah, because this is kind of what I want to see right here. See that retracement back to the 50 and then break and keep going up. But yeah, I didn't get to see that right there. So we're just slashing through this so that's our next area to get to. Let's go to the daily. Okay, the daily is back to bearish. So let's see. Okay, we do have another zone here. Would I be willing to take that shot? My goodness. It's too far gone, man. Good points though. 140 to that all daily low, all daily week EQ. So we are back at the previous day low. So are we likely to go down further? I think so. Are we now bearish? Like on a bigger scale, not on the so that's been broken through. I'll take you back here. Have some cleaner charts. That's been used already nicely right there. Inverted fair value gap. No, it's not inverted. Straight to a fair value gap, a nice trend line break, boop, fair value gap. How did I get back to using that stuff, man? Yeah. Okay, this 1 hour here currently being inverted. I still can't get no entry, bro. What is the plan now? Next area I wanna go shorts is if we close below that sell side with the 15-minute and then retest those candles right there. Then see if we can get some momentum to go to the downside. But we have traveled too much too. We're talking 200 points, 290, 300 points. All right, 59 minutes to go. If no setup, I'm done for the week. And we can call it quits. Charger. Okay. Gonna work. Okay. Assuming this is not here, I do have another zone over here for that we could use to trade off. Oh man, all that move and I didn't get something, yo. Price. Do you feel like they do this at least once a week? You know, so you can come back again next week. So I'm thinking if you took losses through the week, then they let you have this niceness, just enough to get you back again next week. Yeah. So it was trading break of channels. This thing when that was on channel, we broke out, you will buy. And I'm thinking your stop loss will be below that channel. So going in on this one will be tricky because you already submitted. Look at that. Without the EMAs. And now if you go back, all I see is just channels. Break up out of those channels. Pretty much what we're doing though is kind of similar. One zone here, another one here, and another one here. We just pass through them. We usually see retest of those areas, but we just flew past them and it's all good. So let's see. Nice trend line here. And then I want to track that 1 hour. Let's see if we can. Where's that 8 candle? So that's 8 p.m. Open. And can we change this to 12? Well, what I would like to see is a candle look something like this. Oh, right there, and then that's my one. The 8 p.m. kind of prediction. I'll just have it here. I'd like to see it do something like that. There's some good points to that sell side down there, assuming we'll get there. But my stop loss, we. Does that look like the buy side of the curve and this is the sell side of the curve? Does it look like that to you? Yeah, man. Hope it touches our 15 and we break down. It's game over. This is also an order block. Or whatever it is. That is not yet confirmed. And a fair value gap right there. I'll still take that trade. There'll always be something opposing. Okay, 48 minutes to the close of the week. We either close with $800 for the week or we close with $600. One of those, or we close with 1,200. I'm hoping for 1,200, but the market does not care about your hopes. And that is the okay, we are totally destroying the terrorist regime of Iran. Militarily, economically, and otherwise. Yet if you read the failed New York Times, you will incorrectly think that we are not winning. Iran's navy is gone, their air force is no longer. Missiles, drones, and everything else has been decimated. Their leaders have been wiped from the face of the... Okay, we don't touch that 50. We have a trend line here, but I'll wait for the second one. I don't. It's too sharp for me. Now this setup, trade has already gone too far. Yo, I need this to only be on this side. Don't have to. I wonder if I can choose a couple of them and just say, oh, really? Look at that. Break below that trend line and I'm taking that trade. The stop loss is huge though, bro. 110. But that's the same thing I said about whatever up here. But if we break below then I do enter, I have my stop loss just above the 50. And once we take that sell side, I don't know, we'll see. We are trying to be bearish here, which is a good thing. Gold is doing the same thing too. Kind of in a zone, then touch that 50, and that is my A plus setup right there. But we have really retraced back at current interval only. So what would be the target for gold? Maybe that old daily low right there. Maybe not. Yep, we'll see. Or we're just gonna be getting trapped here. Okay. Things are happening. My stop loss is gonna be above that retracement, that 50 right there. So I think we're just gonna do one micro. 89 points. Yep. Let me pull this to the side so we can focus on this one, down, up, then leave this one untouched. Checking a trade at an order block right there. But this is too much, you know. That's how you get analysis paralysis. 1 hour. There'll always be something opposing. Always. There'll always be something opposing. Do you want to take a trade there anyway? But that would be my order block though. Series of those two candles, and we've come. Look at the half point, bro. Ooh-wee. Oh man. There'll always be something opposing. Touch of that 15 minutes. Touch of the 50. A break below here. We are taking that trade. 73, whatever. So let me be ready here. I want to take that trade. Create limit order. Shut up. 294, no, that's too much. This needs to be a market. All right, so a close below that trend line, I'm taking this trade. And this is kind of what I'm vouching for here. Excuse me. Otherwise, my TP is supposed to be up there. My whatever. Previous day low. Eish, what a place to take a trade. But we drove through earlier. So 1 time, 2 time. Wait a minute, I'm taking this trade. I would like for trade to go above that high. Check out this previous 15-minute high into that gap right there, and then we start going down. That looks promising, right? I'm not worried about that trend line, I'm worried about this one. The other thing I'll be, yeah, sell above the open or at the open. My stop loss will just be about that right there. Okay, looking good here. Let's see how that closes in the next 15, 13, 12 seconds. And that will be the trade for the day. If we get smoked, that's the loss right there. Ideally 4, 3, 2, and that's the trade for the day. I think my stop loss should be up here though. Now, do I really care about 1:2 and all that stuff? For this trade, I don't know. Maybe I just want to get this back to... Nah, let's just submit. Let's see what will happen. So 1 micro, 1 contract. That happened so fast. And ideally my stop loss should be really 66 points. That's okay. Let's just have it where it's supposed to be for 180 points. It's gonna be 1:2 right there, way below that old daily week, but the sell side right there. What are we likely to see here, bro? Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour here. I'm trying to see if we take that low, are we likely to, if we take this sell side, are we likely to reverse all the way up, or is this thing just gonna keep going down, bro. I don't know. 60 points. You know what? I think at that sell side, I want to take profit and get the week done, honestly. Get back to $1,000 and then come back next week. But you know what? Let's just submit to what needs to do. We have we have 34 minutes to see what's gonna happen here. All right, I need to get a break. I'll be right back. All right, so nothing's happened here. I was hoping I'd be back and price will be somewhere here. Or maybe it was waiting for me to get back. Yo, I think once we get here to that sell side, I'm just gonna close and get done for the week. So right about there, I'll be done. So that'll be what, 170, 1:1. Yeah. And then I'll just be done for the week. It's been a decent week. If I really followed what I wanted to do, like risk 300 when I get above 500, and then risk 1,000 when I get above 1,000. No, risk 500 above 1,000, then I think we would be way ahead. But now that shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's no good. So again, if we lose this, we end the week with 600. If we win, then we end the week with 1,000 plus. I don't know if I wanna hold up to that buy limit, bro. We're just about to get to 9 a.m. With a morning of pure action, Dean was not able to get in anywhere. This was the best chance here, but the EMAs were not lined up. So just asking for a little bit more. Yeah. What do we have here? We have 349 points. So asking price to do 50 more points. Continuation trader. $70. I'm looking at the, yeah, once we get to that sell side, I think I'll close and just have a decent week. I'm thinking that is what I will do. Okay, everybody's loaded up. Okay.
I hate that I can't keep this a secret. I canceled all my food delivery subscriptions and upgraded to Cook Unity, and it's totally transformed the way.
Windows. Oh, come on. There you go. Yo, wrong direction, my guy. What are you doing? I would have the buy limit right there, but just guess it that maybe you just drop hardly or with force, taking that sell side. So again, 9 a.m. is approaching, and this is another sell side here. Right there. Now price is playing games here. Yeah, high probability will get there. No wonder we're getting some support over there. But seeing how we're bearish, we might keep going down, bro. Bro. What a week. What a week. Yep, that gold line right there, we should be able to get to it. Go, 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 go. Just so. $1,000. Yeah, once we get to that sell side, guys, I'm gonna close this trade. Honestly, I think I'll just have it here just in case we see like a huge candle. Just otherwise, I think I'm okay with that right there. Wait, I don't want to stay until after 9 p.m. So I'm above 1,000. If I close right now, we'll close above 1,000, but I think we can get to that sell side right there. Yeah, looking good. So how many points are those? We're looking at 79 points, so 100 points will be fine. I'm gonna break even. I'm good. If it retraces and takes me out, I'm okay. So once we get to that sell stop, I'm gonna put my stop loss above the latest 1 hour, 1 minute candle that we'll have. Let me book something there. I think we're gonna take that sell side. So probably we'll trail that stop loss with the previous candle high on the 1 minute time frame, and then I can book those profits like that. So in case we want to keep going down abruptly, but I don't want to see yeah, we're just about now. We know these people, what they can do with those sell sides. They can just get right there and then shoot back up to only come and take it later. So we are at 1,100, looking good. Yeah, take that sell side. You know what? I'm good. I'm gonna start trailing. If it takes me out at that point, let it take me out. But I'm gonna book in some profits right there. What a week. What a beautiful week it's been. So my buy stop is above that 1 minute candle right there, and I think I'm good. If it takes me out, let it take me out. I would have wanted to see at least that sell side taken, but I'm just gonna book whatever it is. It's gonna handle me there. I don't want to see any retracement. Take me out. As long as we are above 1,000, I'll be fine. So booking 76, or not even 1:1. And I'm out, guys. And that has been the trade for the day. I'm out. All right. So I'm happy with that. It's okay. I closed the week with I think there's a high probability to still keep going down, but I don't think I'd have waited. I'm good. Yeah, that's just me wanting to close the week with $1,000, and I think we did it. Yo, shifts, bro. And yep, I'm Gucci, bro. That has been a good week. $1,000 in profits there. We started at 50,800, so just a little bit shy of 1,000. And there we are going to hit the sell side, of course. Yeah, I think I trailed too soon. I trailed too soon, bro, but it's all okay. Just touched my sell side now. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Look at that. Jesus. Yeah, I was kind of, thinking that would happen once we get to that sell side. But I was thinking it would have, it would have gone down a little bit. Wow, price. Oh boy. So we were out of sync with the move, with regards to this EMA combination. So at least looks like we got something. Maybe I would say at the end of that move. Well, it can still keep going down though, but we're good. So we did get 0.8 something in terms of RR. But if I had my stop loss where up there, we did 1:2. But yeah, I like to protect my stop loss a little bit more with this strategy. And it's coming in handy. We get the exact price, 24 profit level. 24,428 for 0.83. Yep. Looks like it had a potential of 1 point something. But it is what it is. So I'm going to do what? Can I group everything? Yes, I can. Oh, nice. Bam. Okay, let's take that screenshot real quick. Shot. For the gram. And we finished the week decently. No complaints at all. Yeah, what's going on here? I want a picture. Yep. And now it wants to go down farther. Man, we are out. I'm good. Today was 3:13. So hopefully next week we come in fresh, we will come in fresh. And I'll just submit fully to the setups. No regrets for coming out early over there, because yeah, that could be the end of the move, and I wanted to close above 1,000. So next week we go back to not looking at the profits, we just focus on price. I think on Wednesday or Tuesday. Looking at profits right there, kind of, you know, nah. Not really. Okay, nobody else is watching anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna do? What a week! What a week! I had so much potential, man. I'm not gonna lie. So much potential. I'm curious if they're gonna hit 1:2. I just want to see that. Which would be right there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to end the stream here. I'm gonna first journal real quick, and then we're done. Well. End the week really nicely. So only one loss, which was yesterday. Wow. Cups M and Q. What time did we enter this trade? 8:23 a.m. And we stayed up until 8:45 a.m. How many minutes are those? 22 minutes. My stop loss points was 91, and then my TP was the drawdown pretty much zero, bro. Zero drawdown, 0%. Took a few points, took 75.5. 0.83. The potential we'll find out soon at the end of the session. And then so far, this is my picture right there. So that 8 a.m. candle prediction didn't really expand like I'd loved it to, but seems like we'll be getting at least some lower prices. Anyway, take a picture of that. Copy link. And then this one will be like how the session ended, which I think is good for practice. Let's see how much we made on this trade. We made 149. Decent. Not the best, but decent. 1.9. So we're looking at 147. How would you do that math? Okay. That might not be the actual, but close enough. So the actual will be 147. And I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but this is right there. Just should be more than this. R41, so 980. I didn't make it to 1,000. Come on. No, yeah, we need to go back so I can make it to 1,000. Like, so this thing wants to keep going down. Honestly, I thought after that sell side we will just reverse. Oh, what a week. A lot of a number of trades, I took them out way before the target, and then I also didn't take the intended size, but it's been a good week all in all. So next week we come in fresh and we keep going. So we are a third there after 5 weeks. Wow, it's been a journey, yo. Jesus. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So hopefully next week we finish good. That one's supposed to be red, but no complaints at all. This one's had some really good potential. But I didn't take the right position. I didn't trust in that setup so much. So I took a smaller position. Otherwise it worked beautifully. What about this one? This one was okay. This one worked so fast and had a great potential. What about this one? Okay, we'll do a review tomorrow, so we'll know. We'll see that more. No trade here. Yes, there was a trade. Worked nicely too, but this one I came in a little bit late. You can see I did come in on this candle. Otherwise at the close of that candle is where my entry should have been, and I could have made a lot more, but no complaints. It was still a win. What happened here? This was the loss I took. No, what was that all about? Oh, this one was stopped out on break even though it proceeded to go and hit my TP later in the session. So probably maybe in future, once you're in a trade, just leave it alone. I'm not regretting that decision, but this is the second time where I move my stop and it takes me out. This one had gone for at least 100 points, so I think that was good. And then I was kind of skeptical. I was kind of afraid of that. No, concerned with that 4-hour fair value gap right there, where yesterday it was resistance, today was pure support. And then today's trade. So this week had a huge potential of making way more, but 980 in a week on one account, if you know, you know. That's mad. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. So I didn't have my camera. The phone I used just died and it won't turn on. Probably, you know, it served its time anyway. It's an iPhone 12 Max Pro, so I've had it for a couple of years, since 2022, actually 2021. Wow. It's done. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. Gold also had some really good moves, but I just didn't get no entry. If there was no setup on NQ, then this would be the setup here. Let's see how this would have performed. That would be the entry. My stop loss up there, and that would have performed much better. Actually, it did get to 1:2. Wow. And yesterday's gold trade also hit 1:2, or was it yesterday or the day before? But I prefer NQ, taking a trade on NQ more than gold, even though gold seems to hit my TPs a lot more. Is that a conclusion right? Most of the trades I've taken is NQ. Anyway, I am out. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be here in the morning to do a review, although I just did a little bit of it. So just for the purpose of consistency, just wait a minute. Let me see when that candle closed. 8:59. So my prediction wasn't that bad. So that this is the actual price of what really happened. The high. That was a low. And let's find out. What is that? 8:59 will be right there. Okay, something like that. So that was the actual 1 hour candle. So I got the top part there and able to take something off right there. Still feeling like I should have put my TP right there for full 1:1, but you know, a win is still a win. All right, I'm out and I'll see you tomorrow. So we're gonna do a review and a backtest video. I'd love to do those early in the morning, but no hurry though. So do a quick review and then do a backtest of this strategy with the changes, with the small changes we've made. All right, that was Trader Maera, and I'm out, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ, our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority all time, and now and forever. Amen. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ, our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before time and now and forevermore. Amen. Do have a good weekend, and I'll see you again. I guess on Saturday, tomorrow. Tomorrow, please. Tomorrow. And I'm out. Thank you.